morning, Charlotte. Happy New Year's. Hey. Good morning, guys. Happy New Year. Oh, and good morning, Shakespeare, and Happy New Year. Hi. Good morning, girl. Happy New Year's. Hey, Happy New Year's, little newbie. Yep, you're the newbie. You're the new calf. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's. And Happy New Year's. And Happy New Year's to you. And Happy New Year's. Hey, good morning, everyone. This is Organic Dairyman. Welcome to my channel today. Today is January 1st, 2020. So, Happy New Year's again, everybody. Yep, it is, well, we completed another trip around the sun. Yep. So, I'm really optimistic about 2019. I'm hoping it's going to be a great year. A better year weather-wise, a better year financially-wise, just a better year. So yes, so here's to a good 2019, or 2020. 2019 is, I want to forget about it. So anyways, what am I up to here this morning? I've just been going around, getting things, going around in my normal daily routine, just plugged in the tractors. I could already tell today it feels warmer. Obviously it's cloudy. Yesterday was very sunny yesterday. Obviously I didn't do a video yesterday, but off in the distance there's some clear skies, so I hope they move in this way. So I'm just working at my chores, the regular stuff I normally do. And so yeah, I'm just really trying to be optimistic about this year, and I'm really hoping it's going to be a good year. And oh man, so what else are we going to be doing today? We need, well, for one thing, we need to grind a batch of feed for the calves, which we always store in here, in this alleyway here, in the granary. Yeah, we used to store oats in here. Each one of these bins we used to have oats in years ago. And if you never noticed that up there, that's an old grain cleaner up there that, I don't know, my dad or my grandpa put up there years ago. It has been sitting there, up there, ever since I can remember. That's where it's been sitting. There are screens for it. It's set up for wheat right now. Pretty sure that's what it's set up for, but that's where it's just been sitting. Yeah, and here's one of the old horse collars when they used to pull things with the horses years ago. And they put those around their neck so they didn't, well, it helped cushion their necks so they didn't get burned. And yeah, there's some other stuff in the garage up there and upstairs. I stored a bunch of old windows from my brother's house over there. Old stuff up there. And some old screens with old hammer mills. Yep. A lot of old stuff. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna work at grinded feed here, and I don't know if we're gonna hook the snowblower up yet or not. We'll just have to see here what happens, but well, let's see how the day goes and see what we get done, and just go from there. Okay, everybody, I'm in the repair shed. We're all done milking, and I'm just gonna get ready to do start with feeding here. But before we do that, well, let me just explain. Anyways, my brother called my cousin, my first cousin, the one cousin that we borrowed the hay grinder from last week. And anyways, my brother was thinking this morning that maybe they just happen to have their snowblower hooked up to their tractor. And so he called over there and he said they do, and they have their snowblower hooked up. That way we don't have to hook our snowblower up. And you know, since he's borrowed some stuff from us, our gravity box and things like that, they thought, well, it's kind of a fair trade. We could borrow a snowboard for letting us use his gravity, or we let him use our gravity boxes. And so that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna get his snowblower because we need to grind feed for calves. We need to get out some snow cleaned out by in front of that grain bin, and just work a lot better to blow it. So that way we don't have to worry about unhooking the feeder wagon. The feeder wagon, hooking that tractor up the snowblower, because we can't use that 40-40 because the PTO problem. And so anyways, while I was talking to my brother or my cousin said that they needed a solenoid for the tractor that they have on their feeder wagon, and this, you know, he mentioned that. Anyways, so this solenoid on here is still good, so I'm gonna take this off and give that to them. We're not using this starter. We don't need it right now or anything because it's off our 4240, but we got a better starter on there than that. It's one of those Japanese starters, those ones that spin over faster. So anyway, since we're not using the starter and we don't need it, I'm just gonna take this solenoid off, and obviously, you know, they'll pay us a little something for it. So that's what we're gonna do, get this off, and then my brother's gonna take this over there. He's gonna go get the tractor, the snowblower, blow, and then bring it back. And my cousin's son, he's gonna take and put this on their 4020 that has the same style starter on there. So that's what we're up to right now. So I was just loading the feeder wagon for the young stock here, and anyways, I was just looking off in that direction there, and I showed you there, up there in the hills up there, they put a bunch of wind turbines up there, and I finally noticed just now I could see them up there. They're turning, and let me flip you guys around up here. I don't know if you could see this or not, but they're turning up there in the hills. Yeah, they're just slowly spinning. I'm trying to hold this steady, guys. That's steady as I could get it. But, oops, hit my finger there. I don't know exactly how far away it is, but it's about maybe, it's probably 15 to 20 miles away. But those are up in the hills, and we're in the valley, so we're actually looking up at a slight angle, so we're actually seeing them as they are. We're not seeing a mirage or because of the heat wave or because of the curvature of the earth or anything like that. We're actually physically looking at them. What we're doing, but yeah. Anyways, I just thought I'd quick show you that neat thing. I don't know. I'm not so sure I like those windmills all up there, because at night they have the all those lights on there, and it looks like a bunch of, I don't know, like Christmas trees up there. So I don't know. I don't know if those wind turbines are the answer, but all I know is somebody's making money on it. The farmers up there, it's like wasteland up there. I mean, not wasteland, but it's pasture. A lot of ravines and rocky ground, and I can understand the farmers up there, they want to make money on their land. They pay taxes and things like that, but I guess if they can make money, those things work for 30 years. They sign like a 30-year lease. They make them work. I guess that's fine if they can get money off them for 30 years. That'd be great if they do, but I just thought I'd show you that and tell you that. Is it coming? Plug up in there. Oh. Huh. I know what the deal is. Oh, that's a pretty narrow spout. That snow is kind of wet. Kind of wet. Working here, at least for now, is that snow is kind of wet and it's sticking in the spout, so it'd be better too if that tractor had chains on it. Oh, we shared the pin. I don't know, I think our snowblower is a little bit better, but I gotta get back to the feeding chores here. The brother's got to replace the shear pin. I'm just running some of the excess feed off for the young stock because I can't feed that to the dry cows. So I'll just come back up here tomorrow and scoop this stuff up for the young stock and refeed it. So that's what we have to do. Run it off. We have to run it off on a pile. Okay, I am just walking back out up to the hill, top of the hill, to get the feeder wagon on the tractor, and I just wanted to show you what my brother got blown out. He blew out over here because we have to get some oats because we have to grind feed for the calves. So he got that cleaned out pretty good, and he got it cleaned out over here by the grain bin. Got that done, and I apologize for not getting more footage of it, but he was having like some trouble here and there. Like he'd share a pin or the spout would plug up, and so it took a little bit longer. That snow was a little bit sticky and that spout was a little bit narrower. If it would have been on our snowblower, it's got a wider spout. It actually does a little better job of blowing wet snow. But yeah, he got it cleaned out so we could get in here, and because we're gonna have to get a little bit of corn to you know, for the calves and stuff. So yeah, so that's what we have to do. Yes, I know the corn it's still wet corn in there, but it's the winter time and you can get away with grinding wet corn when it's frozen. And we got a little, that's why we're gonna obviously, well, for one thing it's part of the ration, but mixing some of the oats in there will help it out too. So anyways, I gotta go back up the hill, get the feeder wagon, and then finish loading that up, and then we're gonna grind a batch of feed for the calves. So there. I thought, as long as, you know, that's actually my cousin's tractor there. So I thought as long as that's sitting there doing nothing, maybe we should just grind feed with that thing and use it. I don't know. It needs to get used for something, so might as well. So I'm gonna do that while I finish loading up the feeder wagon for the cows, let that warm up, and I guess we'll just use that to grind feed for, or grind feed with. Okay, I was trying to grind feed here for, finish grinding feed for the calves, and I can't get much corn out of the bin here. I think because it's so, since it's so wet, it's kind of froze in there. This is all that I could get out, and but I think the sump down there, the door, it just does not want to come down. So what I did is I turned the fan on in the burner. I'm gonna see if I could heat it up, warm it up. I'm gonna go, I have to finish loading the feeder wagon. I gotta put the silage on there, so I'll put the silage in the feeder wagon. I'm gonna see if it will hopefully heat it up enough that the corn inside the bin will hopefully drop down. It'll warm it up just enough to do that. So I got that burner running. Okay, I just got done filling up the feeder wagon for the milk cows, and I'm gonna go back out and see if that corn thawed out anymore and see if it will actually come down into the sump. So fingers crossed, if you could see them, but fingers crossed. Well, apparently this tractor doesn't charge very good when the lights are on. So I have the jumper cables, the loader tractor here, and I got to jump the thing. So that's what I'm gonna do. The corn thawed out enough so I can finish grinding the feed, so that's what I'm gonna do as soon as I get that thing going. Yeah. Job is done. Now he's got to feed in the barn. Okay, finally done for the day. It's actually, we're done before midnight tonight, so yep, I just had to bed that one pen. Well, I didn't get it as much in there as I wanted to, but I'll have to get some more in the morning. It's kind of dark, hard to see. I'm peeling some corn stalks off a bale on the outside there, on the north side of the shed. So I'll have to finish it in the morning when it's daylight out. I'm just tired. It was a long day. I just want to get to bed, get some shut-eye. So anyways, if you want to see what happens tomorrow, you'll just have to wait for the next video. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and yeah. And don't forget to check me out on Instagram and Twitter at Organic Dairyman. And please don't forget to hit that like button. I really appreciate it. And have a good night. Take care, and I'll catch you later.